Greetings family, this is your brother in the kingdom, Emmanuel Destiny. In this video right here, I'll be taking you through the best time frames to analyze Nasdaq and also letting you understand which type of trader you should be to use a certain time frame. God bless. Before we actually talk about which time frames is best to analyze Nasdaq or to get trades on Nasdaq, we want to really talk about which type of trader are you. You know, when it comes to the technical traders, there's two types or two categories of traders out there, and you need to know which type are you in order to be comfortable in a certain time frame that you'll be trading with. Okay, so let's first establish this. The first type of trader is what we call the scalpers or the intraday traders. Okay, which is what I am. I want to look for those quick trades, volatile trades. I am those traders. So I don't want to hold trades too long. Those type of traders don't hold trades too long. So if you're an intraday trader, that means that you don't let trades swing or you don't let trades cross over on the day, and it even goes down where you hold trades for about 15 minutes or 30 minutes, 1 hour, depending obviously on what method of trading you are using. But you are an intraday trader, you don't hold trades. Then we have the second type of traders, which is the swing traders. Okay, swing traders, which is now those traders that hold trades even for days, weeks, months, even years, some of them. So you really need to understand that if you're a swing trader, that means you're going to be on the bigger time frames. But if you are an intraday trader, you're going to be on the lower time frames. So a lot of people are all over the place because they don't clearly understand which trader they are, which trader they want to be. So you must make up your mind to decide which trader are you. Which type of trader? Yes, you're a technical trader, but which trader? You are an intraday trader. So now I'm gonna go on the chart and just show you, especially on both sides, how to get a trade, how to really analyze on those time frames, breaking down from the toppest to the highest. God bless.
Greetings family. So let's start with just understanding this before I can just show you how to go about on the actual chart. So if you are an intraday trader, right? That means that you close trades within the same day or within few hours of business hours in the market. If you're a swing trader, you swing trades, that means you leave them overnight, over days, over weeks, or some even over months. So this method that I'm showing you is the method that I use, and I feel like if you're gonna be on the intraday, what are you gonna be doing on the daily time frame? The daily time frame, it is for people who are on the swing trading side. So let's start with the intraday trading. So on the intraday trading, you're gonna use your 1 hour time frame, because your 1 hour time frame, the time frame that's more like in the middle, that separates scalping and day and swing trading. So it kind of carries the overall directional bias. You're gonna see that on a 1 hour, or you're just gonna see that even on the swing trading, we use the 1 hour as our entry time frame. Okay, so on the intraday side, we use it as our directional bias. So it gives us the direction. Okay, number two, it gives us the major support and resistance. I'm going to show you how I do that. So my 1 hour time frame gives us my directional bias, major support and resistance. Then you want to move to the 15 minutes time frame right now, whereby it is so active. It's not too noisy. It's not too slow. It's very active. That means that it gives you the market faces clearly and also gives you the market behavior. So that is where you begin to spot that. Let's say if it's a bullish trend that you've identified. So for example, on a 1 hour time frame, I'll be there and saying, I'm putting my support and resistance. Where is the market currently? The market is on a support. I see it has already started a bullish market. then you want to go on a 15 minutes time frame and say you are validating based on the market phases and the market behavior. What we mean by market phases is that is the market giving you something like this. Let me just draw it for you guys. So what we mean by market phases is that is the market giving you, let's say it's a bullish market, is the market giving you obviously a continuation, retracement or pullback, continuation, retracement. So this is the market phases. Then the next thing you want to calculate, or in fact you want to see, is the market behavior. That means is the market giving you higher highs and higher lows, and is it breaking those higher highs? So it's breaking those higher highs and creating higher lows. Therefore, that gives you now the market behavior. Then the next thing that you want to do is go on your 5-minute time frame where it gives you the candlestick. So let's say you're at this moment right here, where you have identified the market just recently broke a higher high, it has come back to retest it. So therefore you are right here and you're looking for a candlestick that's telling you that it's actually responding to this key level in order for you to actually start buying. So that's where you get your candlestick confirmation and your entry point. Okay, so that's intraday trading. Yeah, it's kind of like a tongue twister for me, honestly. It's a tongue twister for me. Okay, let's go to, let me just write that quickly. Now let's go to the swing trading. Swing trading, now the very same thing. You want to be on a daily time frame. Even though, yes, you may want to trade the weekly, but I feel like the daily, it's more like the middleman. It's more like the bridge to holding trades longer. That means it gives you the clear directional bias. Yes, the weekly time frame may give you, but I feel like daily it's much clearer for the long-term traders in terms of the directional bias, the market structure in terms of support and resistance. Okay, so once you have identified your support and resistance on a daily time frame, then you want to shift and go to H4 time frame, which is now where you get to see the market phases, you get to see the market behavior. So let's say you have identified on a daily time frame that the market is on a point of resistance and you see just a short bearish trend. Now you want to go and validate that on the H4. So that means what are you doing on the H4 time frame? You're trying to see if it's a downtrend, is it really giving you, of course, the market phases. Secondly, is it giving you the market behavior? That means that is it giving you lower lows, lower highs, and is it breaking those lower lows and retesting them? So that's what we mean by market behavior. Then you move on to your 1 hour time frame. This is where now you get to see which candle confirmation is it giving you that is responding to the key level, that previous lower low that the market has broken. Is it retesting it or is it breaking it totally? So that's why it's very much important that you move to your 5-minute, to your 1 minute candle. Oh my God, to your H1 candle that will clearly show you in this case that now you can actually execute a sell on this lower high and you sell all the way. So one other tip that I always say is that if you're trading, it's better to trade with the trend rather than against the trend. So that's why you see me with the method and approach that I use in technical trading. I actually want to be trading with the trend rather than against the trend. I prefer continuation trades rather than counter trends trades or reversals completely. So because then it's less stressful. I know even if I mess up the entry, I will still be in profit no matter what because I am trading with the trend. So that's one tip that you can take home. That's one tip that you can take to your trading with intraday. I'm going to start with the swing trade. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on a 1 hour time frame. Let me just use my pen here. I'm on a 1 hour time frame. No, rather, I'm on a daily time frame. Sorry about that. I'm on a daily time frame in this case, using the swing trading breakdown method that I just showed you. Then the next thing that you want to do, um, hence you're on the 1 hour time frame. I just like to drag the market to just give me the overall highs and lows. You can definitely see in this case that the most reasonable, even a child can see this. This is the low of the market. So that's the support of the market. Then the next thing you want to go to the highest point of the market. So in this case, obviously, it has broken the highest point of the market in this case. And what does it mean for you in terms of your directional bias? Okay, so it's a bit of a complex one, but I just have to use nothing for an example. But you can clearly see that it has broken above that resistance. That means that this resistance has now become our support. Therefore, we can definitely see in terms of the directional bias that it's in an uptrend. Therefore, we want to take buys and only buys. So what we do next is we want to go to a 4 hour time frame. Okay, 4 hour time frame. And this, I'm actually analyzing the current live market. So it's crazy. It's more like also more like market focused for people who are going to be seeing this on the 5th of July or this week rather. So we can definitely see here the market structure. Can definitely see here. Let me just get another sketch that will be easy to erase. Can definitely see that since it broke this, which is now our current support, can definitely see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We can definitely see those words so many times that it feels like we're speaking in tongues. So we can definitely see that the market has now created a high. So what does this mean? That we may expect it to actually drop and come back to this point, which is the previous higher high, and then that's when we can take buys. Okay, but now we haven't really gotten a confirmation of what we are actually doing in terms of are we taking a trade right now? What is really happening when it comes to the current market? Then I want to go on a 1 hour time frame. Somebody's calling me. I don't know why you're calling me. Okay, so you want to go on a 1 hour time frame where you actually see more like the candlestick confirmation. So you can definitely see that the market you can definitely see that the market is actually in a nice uptrend. Let me just bring it a little bit down here. And based on the candlestick confirmation, we can definitely see, but I'm gonna do a candlestick confirmation video where I'll be teaching you different types of candles that you can look out for on the market and will give you a good time to actually enter the market. So we can definitely see in this case that the market hasn't really come back down here and touch this recent higher high. So definitely on my side, if I were to be trading this, I'd rather wait for the market to come here. Then that's when I can actually take a buy when it gives me the right candlestick confirmation. Okay. So in this video, we're just dealing out with the layout. Obviously, people have different strategies on how they really get confirmation, on how they get trades. But if you want to, the people who have been learning and you've adopted the style of trading that we use, this is what you're gonna be, looking out for. A 1 hour time frame right now, and I'm about to show you the intraday method. How I really go about on the chart. So I rather just bring it in a little bit. I don't go all the way back because sometimes it may be so irrelevant. So I just take the highest point there, or I mean the lowest point that is so relevant to me. So yes, I could have used this one here, but I just choose to use this one. Okay, in this case. And then we can definitely see here that this is the highest point that is really affecting the market currently. So yes, in terms of the daily time frame or the long term, it may be showing us that it buys, but maybe when it comes to this, short term, it may be saying something different. Okay, so that's my 1 hour, and we can see that the directional bias for the intraday traders, it's more like a sell, but we want to go and validate that on a 15 minutes time frame where it shows us the market faces. It also shows us the market behavior. So we want to look at the market behavior. I'm just going to zoom in a bit so that this can appear quite very well. So we can definitely see on the market behavior that it is approving that this was a downtrend, or this is actually downtrend, higher high. We can definitely see all of those things, lower lows, lower highs, and all of that. And you can definitely see that the market was in a deep pullback right here, but is now responding to that. So we can get that move right there. So it's showing us that on the intraday method, we will be getting a nice, beautiful sell, hopefully to this point. And if you look at the swing trader, actually highlighted that at this point, possibly it might start pushing buys. Possibly, if it does not break it, possibly it might start pushing buys. But anyway, guys, I am not a swing trader. Personally, I'm not a swing trader. I prefer just trading. I just prefer trading intraday. It's beautiful, quick in and out. I don't like holding trades for 3 to 5 hours. No, that's not me. So in this case, we can definitely see here that this is a beautiful trade that one can start to take. If I just adjust my risk towards ratio there, put it just above that candle, and my take profit area is around about here. I like to put my take profit right above the previous spike. So we have something like 1:260 ratio right here. Stop loss 13 pips. Target is 34 pips. Beautiful, right? So this is what you gotta just do when you are trading Nasdaq, and which time frames to use best. So you must ask yourself, which trader am I? Am I an intraday trader? Am I a swing trader? And if you're an intraday, this is what you gotta have. God bless you guys. I hope